Have you ever felt like you were finally getting ahead with your money, only for your car to break down or a surprise bill to completely wipe you out? It feels like you are constantly taking one step forward and two steps back. You don't need better luck. You just need a financial shock absorber. Welcome back to Finance with Penny. Today, we are building your emergency fund. An emergency fund is exactly what it sounds like. It is not an investment, and it is not a vacation fund. It is financial insurance that you own. When you have this cash sitting there, a blown tire goes from being a massive, stressful disaster that puts you into credit card debt to just a minor Tuesday inconvenience. So, how much should be in it? The golden rule is 3 to 6 months of living expenses. But don't panic. That does not mean 3 to 6 months of your full salary. Think back to the 50-30-20 rule from our last video. You only need to cover your 50% bucket, your absolute needs like rent, basic food, and keeping the lights on. If you lose your job, you aren't going to be buying new video games or eating at fancy restaurants anyway. Calculate what it costs to simply survive for 1 month and make that your first big target. The biggest mistake people make is leaving their emergency fund in their regular checking account. If you see it every time you buy groceries, you will eventually spend it. You need to put this money in a separate, high-yield savings account at a completely different bank. It needs to be liquid enough that you can access it in 24 hours if a real emergency hits, but just annoying enough to reach that you won't touch it for a midnight pizza delivery. But wait, where does this money actually come from? Remember that 20% future you bucket we built. That is your funding source. Before you start buying stocks or investing, you channel that entire 20% directly into this emergency fund until your shield is fully built. Your action step for today: sit down and calculate exactly what 1 month of pure survival costs you. That is your first goal. Next week, we are going to look at why not all debt is evil and how to spot the toxic debt that is keeping you broke. Make every penny count. If this video helped you feel a little more in control, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. See you then.